All right. So, hello, Sunshine community, and welcome to this Friday night. So, we do not have a weekly race happening, but we do have a race. We have a four-person relay, 200% runs back to back. So, each person gets half of an entire 80% run to do. Uh, and I'm Dex, and this is Jeff.
Hi, hello everyone. Bear with this restream. I hope it hope it all works out. A lot of stuff on my computer, so if there's any technical errors tonight, we have to blame JJ. No, I'm just joking. So yeah, we're gonna be seeing three 80%, 200% runs back to back on three different teams of four people. Um, should be interesting. Let me read
Yeah, this
off the
was.
names of the teams here for
Yeah,
you.
let's do
Let's
that.
see. We got okay, so we got Team JJSRL, which is going to be Slime, Findel, Ramato, and JJ. On Tobo's team, we're going to have Trey, Orange, Fetch, and Tobo. And then Inkstar's team, we're going to have Inkstar, Yudo, Yamada, and Ornate Rope.
All right.
So
Yeah, so these are all top players. Um, is there, I guess, Ornate Rope, he's got a low 115. Is that the, I don't want to say Ornate Rope's bad or anything because he's even better than me, but that's kind of the,
I I,
these
I
are
think it's
all
good.
very
Yeah,
top level players, is what I'm trying to say.
these
The
are all
best of the
very good
best, the cream
players.
of the crop.
Yeah, especially like Inkstar and JJ both. Um, JJ has record, and then Inkstar's been very close. I've been watching his streams, and
What about that Tobo guy? Is he
Top
good?
Top. I haven't seen him stream recently, so I didn't
Okay.
think to include him. But he's obviously
Yeah, so these are definitely the top three runners of on SRC. There's JJ, who's got world record currently, Tobo, 113.17. I haven't seen him stream much since he has got his PB, but he has streamed here and there. Then Inkstar, he's on the come up. Uh,
he's pretty. I've been watching him. He's been looking pretty good. Um,
yeah, like he does some insane stuff that no one else does. But I
yeah,
guess a lot of people do crazy stuff at this level. So who are we seeing start each of these legs?
we're gonna be starting
These
with
three legs we have.
Slime, Trey, and Inkstar. What's interesting I've noticed is um, so in Team JJ and Team Tobu, they're not playing until JJ and Tobu are not playing until the end. Um, but on Inkstar's team, Inkstar is the one who starts. Oh, we got a little ad. Well, what are you gonna do? I don't know what this game is, but we are not affiliated with them.
Yeah. That kind of looks like Minecraft, how like I don't know. Anyways, so yeah, Inkstar's the fearless leader, going out strong. It is important. This means Inkstar is doing first half. JJ and Tobo are both going to be doing second half. JJ and Tobo both really known for their consistency and really hard shines. So I think that should work out well for them. Inkster also, he was doing some Pianta Isles recently. He's doing uh, he was showing on his stream a task Pianta reentry. So we'll point that out when we get there. But lots of good gamers here. Um, do you know how these teams were decided upon, Jeff?
I think it was just kind of like a rotation sort of thing. I imagine I was not. I'm not actually was not actually too involved in the organizing of this. I was just asked to help restream this, so I'm not the most sure.
Yeah, I think a lot of this was kind of kept under wraps. It's kind of like a surprise type thing.
Yeah, I don't know if there was
So
that much
here we are. Woo!
marketing for this, but here we are. It's begun. I would put a timer on screen, but honestly, with the amount of stuff on my screen, it might be the type of thing that tips us over the edge. So we're just gonna kind of not for now.
Yeah, and this is the race. This is not like this is on SRC or anything fancy
Yeah.
or specific.
So Trey had the wrong game in his Wii, playing some SSX Tricky, probably. I don't know actually.
Yeah, he has been streaming that a little bit. Or maybe he had Doot Sunshine loaded up. Maybe he can do an any percent first half of that for us.
Oh,
Oop. Slime taking a little bonk there. So there's really
Yeah,
not a
they
lot to
were-
say during this 6 minutes. You all know the drill. Just cutscenes. You've probably seen them once or twice if you are a player of this game, or not. I mean, if you're a
No.
Hackfile player, you could skip these. But we do not.
Never.
Not going to be doing that tonight here.
But yeah, so what I've heard, I DM'd JJ for some information on the origin of this, how this came to be. And I guess Tobo had DM'd JJ because, I guess they're the old lords of this game. And yeah, he was just like, hey, we should do something that bridges the JP English language barrier to do something fun, have a little relay. JP is usually their community very focused on like any percent type races. We in the English community don't do a lot of any percent races. I guess it's just not our thing. But I guess this was Tobo's idea, and then JJ helped organize this, and yeah, this will be a fun thing after we've had so many great players, so many great top players play in the last couple months, last year or so.
For sure. Yeah, I'm excited to see how this plays out. It's pretty interesting. They're doing 2 go-arounds at any percent. I don't know if that's been done before, like a back-to-back any percent sort of thing.
Yeah, I think I've never seen this before, but we're babies in the
Yeah.
terms of everything.
Yeah, me and Dex joined like so much later than like all these players, so we're just here to bear witness essentially, and give our thoughts on this race.
Yeah, we're doing pretty good. Ink and Slime are pretty synced, and Trey is
Trey is coming up
little
with a speedrun
synced.
trick where how, like Super Mario or not Super Mario 64. I think Ocarina of Time, if you like start with like Paper Mario in, isn't there like a hack you could do? Maybe Trey is like has some like thing up his sleeve we don't know about.
I was gonna pull out race file, something. I don't know. He could have done that. He could have done race file or hack file. But yeah, speaking of, I think you said you haven't seen Tobo stream in a little bit. I also have not seen Trey stream any percent in a while, but he is warmed up playing Super Doot Sunshine.
Trey has
so-
been on the content creator grind. I think he went full time, so he's not been doing as much any percent recently.
Oh, he did do a marathon run. That one weekend there was the LTA, the most recent LTA though.
Mm.
So yeah, he's that wasn't too long ago. Can't be too rusty.
I mean, okay, here's the thing with like players of this level, you don't really rust. At least not, horribly speaking. Like Trey's played this game so much that he probably just has insane muscle memory. I don't think it's like I don't think he's gonna like turn on the game and be like, oh, I can't do inputs. So
I can't do
think it'll be-
GPS, man.
Yeah, like how do you do this? Like looking it up? No, that's not. I mean, Trey's one of the best players. I think he will be just fine. Thankfully, there are no Kinney kicks involved. I'm reading in the chat. Don't ask him to do Kinney kicks.
Oh,
it's not a
the-
required skill in 80%. So.
The fetch Pianta entry. These are going to be the best
Oh yeah, it's
fetch
true.
Pianta entry you've ever seen in your life.
Here's a question, Dex.
World record. Yeah.
When do the players trade off? I is it after
Ooh.
Pinna?
So, yes, it'll be
Okay.
the Pinna 7 save text box. That's when they're switching off.
Okay.
So the first leg of the race will be Bianco 1 through 5, Gelato 7 and 8, Pianta 1 through 7, and Pinna 1 through 7 as well. So the first half has a lot of those levels that people um, consider to be the rougher resets ones, especially Pianta, Pinna, and then Bianco 5's in there too. So the later half with Rico and Noki, that seems pretty good, but Serena, uh, can't count Serena out as being the worst world in the game. It's got Manta and King Boo as an RNG. But I think
True.
um, if I were in this relay, I might be more helpful as a first
Uh-huh.
half kind of guy, but the second half seems like it'd be a lot more fun to play,
Yeah, I mean that's
to be
definitely
honest.
something we have to consider here. So JJ and or I guess Ink specifically, I think is pretty good at early game. And JJ is kind of known for his late game consistency, which is why his slot's probably in the last part of it, if I had to guess. Whereas
Yeah.
Ink is pretty decent in early game. I feel like whenever I go to his stream, I'll like click on it and he's like 10 seconds ahead in like
Yeah,
Pianta or whatever.
community like best pace or
Yeah.
something.
So not a lot to say still. Bianco 2 is still the very boring part of the run.
Yeah, it's our favorite.
It's our
It's why we spend so
favorite.
much time in it. It's our favorite level, right?
True. So we'll see what happens. I mean, Trey is like maybe not, like 10 seconds behind, but it's really not that hard for him to catch back up with like one thing.
Yeah, if PD does the wrong thing, anything could happen.
Anything could
It's
happen.
this is going to be a 1 hour, or I guess 1 hour 15 minutes twice is going to be like 2.5 hours. This is a 2.5 hour relay, so
Yep. And should be. This
but
is
yeah,
also being streamed on the the JP community Twitch. They have
yes,
their
and they
own.
should have their own commentary, which
Yeah.
is I like this. I like this.
Yeah.
This doesn't happen often.
I didn't even know it was happening until like. Okay, so JJ like told me about this like months ago, but I was like, oh, I don't know if JJ will actually do it, but it's happening. It's kind of nice to see. I'm chilling. I'm excited. Do you have any bets? Do you have any bets on who's gonna win Dex?
Oh, if I were a betting man, I would have to see the list of people again.
That's fair.
But I'm gonna bet team. I'm gonna bet team Inkstar because Ornate Rope's on that team,
That's fair.
and Ornate Rope is my dog.
I gotta go with Team JJ just because JJ's my boy. Uh, so I'm rooting for his team just purely off of that. I don't. Will he actually win? I don't know. Maybe. But I mean, in a thing like this, it's not like you actually like are like hardcore, rooting or betting. Like whoever wins.
Okay, chat has to root for team Tobo now, since then it would be even, right? Right.
Yeah. Oh, Trey's good. Trey's good.
The sick wall kicks.
See, the boring commentator answer is, I'm rooting for whoever plays the best.
Oh yeah,
Which
but who will
technically,
play the best? I don't know.
well, we're gonna find out.
Oh yeah, JJ ran this event, so I guess you gotta let him. If, maybe your Manta was bad. Yeah, that was bad, and he catches up or something.
I can never look at Bianco 2 the same after Duke Mario Sunshine. That's all I'm gonna say.
It has scarred many
We have,
people.
we have a note in the chat that Tobo also helped with this event, so shout out to Tobo
Yes.
and JJ.
Yes, because as mentioned, like, yeah, this is kind of like a bridge between the English and Japanese community that doesn't get crossed very often. So, yeah, shout out to Tobo. And we see lots of top runners here, like currently Trey, Ingstar, both English, but Slime is a Japanese player, and he recently got a 114 flat.
Oh
Slime's
no,
crazy.
a flat? I would cry. It's still very impressive. Don't get me wrong. It's very good, but I'd be so sad.
Yeah, he's crazy. I think he has like the smallest sum of
Oh
best
no.
to PB gap out of all the top players now. He has like a
Oh
one.
god. Oh no. Oh, it's so tragic. So Slime taking a little
Oh,
death there. You hate to
so
see it.
ruined for Team JJ.
This is
You
Trey's.
think they can do it with the Bianco 3 death?
Oh
Oh,
no. This is Trey's opportunity to catch up. Oh god, I'm nervous for Slime. I could feel the nerves on Slime's end.
you know,
I get it. You
I was
know.
just talking about how he's like the most consistent top player, but mistakes can happen anytime, especially with nerves. I was like, whenever I play bingo, like at the very beginning of the match, nerves go insane.
Yeah.
Nerves come alive at the beginning.
So it happens. In the grand scheme of a relay, you know, it's such a stereotypical quote, but it is a marathon, not a sprint. So we got 4 sections to look at here. Other people are guaranteed to make mistakes at some point, is what we have to remember. So definitely not the death sentence for anyone yet.
Yeah, and I think, yeah, you mentioned earlier that this is two any percent runs back to back. So each runner is going to get a fair bit of gameplay. I wonder if that's why they decided on the two any percent runs.
I kind of like
But
that.
we'll see. Yeah, I think the runners will get a little warmed up. I think most of them will might start off a little nervous, but they'll have a chance to settle in. It's not just one or two worlds and you're done. You get
Yeah.
3 to 4. So I like this idea.
Okay, so the way the teams were set up is each team has 2 English and 2 JP runners on it.
Oh, okay.
I'm shamelessly reading from chat and passing off as my own information. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. I like that. So Bianco 4,
Yeah.
very pretty skill intensive shine here. Trey not making it all the way. So
Making
it's
it
pretty
some
far
of the way,
ahead,
though.
but I'd say PDRNG
Uh,
obviously is something we're gonna have to look at here.
there is what you call an Inkstar PD.
What is
Um,
that?
that's well, we're about to see one maybe.
Okay.
It's not good. It's not good.
Does he typically get bad RNG on the shine?
Yeah, he's been known to be stuck in early game because of this level.
I believe it. I mean, it is a shine famous for that.
Oh, PD's got the armor.
Invincible.
Yeah, just shoot a
points.
couple points.
But everyone has a fair shake here, so we'll see how the RNG plays out. I don't think it's enough where if like Slime would have to get like the worst pattern right now for like Trey to catch up, I think.
Yeah, pretty much. And
Could
then
also
there's more
try
RNG, so
refreshing
you
the
know,
streams.
it's whatever. That's just SMS for you.
That is SMS for you. So what's gonna happen is after Pinna, it'll go to one runner. The next that runner will finish out the first any percent run, and then it repeats.
Yep. So, Pinna switch off, then after Bowser switch off, then Pinna, then finish. So yeah, I like
Notice,
this. There's been lots of different ways that this game's been raced. This is a novel idea.
notice each player is getting the one up, which you may as well, honestly. Even if it's not a relay, like you may as well. It doesn't hurt. Is a
Yeah.
is a one up.
It costs you 0 time.
So
I think you can get one. Oh, I wonder. Yeah, so I guess that's a funny way to split up the segments because hypothetically after Pinna, you could do save warp, so the lives should reset for all players. So that kind of makes sense. That's kind of cool that works out like
Inks,
that.
Inkstar got a second best at least, so we did not see a Inkstar PD today.
All right. And he maintains his lead going into Gelato Beach. Not bad PDs from Trey. I didn't see slimes.
Slime seemed like not optimal, but it didn't seem like horrible from what I could tell. So we will see how GBS. I've seen some relays and like no resets where GBS just like ruins everyone's day. It is a potential nerve spot in a relay.
Yeah, especially if these runners are doing Yasi spot or back throw. I don't see many people do back or backflip
Mhm.
GBS anymore. Just because of how it's if you miss it once, the run's dead. You can't. You have to go
Yeah.
all the way back to the tree, get another coconut. But in RTA, Yasi spot, it's just like regular GBS. It's just the timing's tighter. So
Yeah.
you mess up just 7 or 8 seconds, and you're good to go. Try again.
All right.
Which
Let's.
maybe not be friendly for a run, but in a relay, that's not too bad. You can take 7 or 8 seconds.
Oh no, dude! Oh, Ink's coconut just like that was so unlucky. I mean, I don't know if it was luck necessarily, but it felt unlucky to me.
That was a one in a every GBS I've ever seen.
Even if it technically wasn't RNG, I, uh, I would still be sad. And I was like, that was
Oh, he
crazy.
gets the ink spot. That was his own strat. He just nailed that.
So let's see
Yeah,
how
I don't think
Slime gets it.
that's the exact movement he normally does. So I guess that's pseudo RNG, but
I've seen Ink do that for a long time, like even before like
oh,
recent
like with the coconut or the clip.
the spot, like Ink spot.
Like, oh yeah, the spot. Yeah, yeah. Okay. So
I've been seeing him do that for like a long time.
yeah, it's an Inkstar staple.
Oop. Trey, unfortunately, missing a Yasi spot there. So, hey, you were
Inkstar
saying
missed-
earlier, you're saying, what if Trey forgets GBS? But he didn't.
Okay, he's
He
good.
got it. He's good.
Yeah, Inkstar went for the quick kill. Did not quite get the backup, but also he didn't get too far after that. So Slime. Oh, also misses the normal spot, but didn't get too far after that.
Ink getting the fetch entry.
Yep, ledge grabless. Love to see that.
So I mean, Ink seems like he's on a pretty good run. The only thing that was unfortunate was the coconut bounce.
Oh,
But
all these runners having a little trouble with this Shadow Mario, but that's like 1 or 2 seconds. That's not it's not the end of the world.
okay, Slime getting fetch entry. Had to do a ledge grab. So I think it's over now. No, I'm just joking.
Ooh, I like the forgotten strat. Improvisation there. With the bonking into the chop.
Oh, Inkstar's third Pianta's kind of in a irritating spot here.
Yeah.
Did that work?
I
Oh,
did.
that was kind of crazy.
That is, I love watching people do that. I tried it once just from watching people did it, and I got it. And then I think I tried it 5 other times after that. I missed it, but I love seeing that. It's just like it's like ping pong. Bounces off 3 things.
That's cool.
Trays. Oh yeah, look at that. He was way above that. No ledge grab. Just like we said. Yep. Yeah.
All right.
So all of these runners getting the traditional best pattern, but not best pattern with Forgotten Strat. Or I guess Inkstar got the chomp that went in the back. I lied. I'm a liar.
You're a liar.
Compulsive.
Compulsive liar. Oh, we're gonna. Okay, so this is I think this is like the first SMS event where this tech has been added, but there's now the sign tech in Pianta 2, where if you talk to the sign and look at Piantissimo in a certain way towards the end, you get fast text. Do you know how much time that saves?
Half a second per each. I think Orange tested the Noki one, and the Noki one's 0.7. So
that's pretty big. I mean, at this point, that's kind of a big deal, I think.
yeah, Slime's doing this intricate setup to get the perfect angle. He also did that on Noki 5 before the sign tech was even found. He did like 3 backflips and angled his camera with something just to get the right Mario to face the right way after the shine.
I absolutely remember that, and it's kind of smart because like you may as well, right? You're not doing anything else in that downtime.
Yeah, Slime has a lot of little things like that he does that makes him have 114 with 112.30 SOB.
That's insane. It's genuinely insane.
I think it's a 114.20 something, but yeah. But yeah, looks like I think all the runners got the sign tech. I saw Ink and Trey get it. Oh yeah, and Slime definitely got it. So, woo! New stuff.
We will see that 3 more times throughout this run.
Yeah, each runner gets to do it once. That's
true.
Fun,
I didn't even think about that. So everyone is forced to learn the new SMS tech.
Yep. If any one player misses it, their team loses, I think.
Alright, Ink getting best Pianta 4 pattern. It's not really a pattern, you know what I mean.
It's a pathway.
Path.
Yeah.
Yes. Slime, I think, the worst. Ooh. Yeah, so that's 2 seconds.
He goes down the wrong path.
You know, sometimes we just all go down the wrong path in life. Especially if you're a chain chomp.
Yep.
Trey getting best, I think.
Yeah, and to have a top-level Pianta for it is actually pretty technical nowadays. Well, it's not like Noki 6 or anything, but it's not what it used to be. You have to...
Yeah,
if you get the best path, you have to do the throw, chain, release, and... I don't know. It's not exactly easy.
No. It used to be kind of like an auto-scroller, like take a breath level, and basically every level in this game since then has become kind of hard.
There's something you got to do every level.
There's always something now, whether it's talking to signs or throwing chain chomps.
Hit a 2 secrets free, but I guess the outside has a mole skip, so it's like, yeah.
So we're going to be seeing Pianta 5s here. One of the most infamous RNG spots in the run. We'll see if anyone gets early cycles. Slime doing some like crazy Pianta 5 entry. That was kind of sick.
Yeah, I love getting the momentum on the little edges of the mushrooms.
I've
Oh,
heard.
Inkstar
I
gets
don't.
early yellow man.
Yeah, he's good.
Oh, look at this. He's gonna get it. Doesn't even have to bounce on his head.
I
Just
didn't
talks
even
to
want to
him.
jinx it, but I feel like I see Ink get early cycle a lot. But I've heard recently, I don't know if this is true or not, that Piano 5, like, you can almost make pretty consistent if you're, like, really optimal at the secret.
The side flip.
Really, really optimal. I don't know if that's, I don't know how true that is.
This
But
angle
this angle is a little
is good.
suspect, but he's
Okay.
good.
Sorry to cut you off there, but
No, it's good. I
that
don't even know
scared
what I
me.
was saying. You see, I just didn't doubt Slime. You doubted him.
Yeah, you're right. I should trust in slime.
Yeah.
Oh, all of these runners, if they try to get the side flip, this angle
I
is
don't think-
suspicious. Oh, he gets the
Trey's
plank
had,
tech though. The
Trey's had
plank
kind of an
tech.
unfortunate run so far, I feel.
Oh wait, I was looking at slimes. Never mind. I'm sorry, Trey. But yeah, Plankton has theorized that you could always get early cycle with on JP. So yeah, I don't know. Yeah, that's a thing, I guess. That we'll see in the year 2030.
Alright, Piano 6, one of the most, I don't know if I'd say it's one of the most technical shines in the run, but you could probably argue it is. It's a pretty skill-intensive shine. 216 is decent. I mean, it's very good for, like, for you and I, Dex, but for, like, a top runner, it's considered decent.
Yeah. Those 8 and 9 piatas are very hard to do quickly. I think that's what separates most people with a 212 from like a 216.
Separates the boys from the men.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, let's see how Trey's Piano 6 goes. Trey's a little more behind than I thought, but I guess not getting early cycle will do it to you, on top of the other sadness. So we'll see if Ink gets his famous Piano 7 strat here.
Okay. Oh, he backs it up.
Or, I mean, yeah, like the backup. That's what I was thinking of. I don't know, Ink has all kinds of Shadow Mario strats.
Yeah, he's the Shadow Mario guy.
He's the guy to go to. If you have a question.
If you have a Shadow Mario problem in your house, call 1-800-Inkstar alum.
Alright, Triggin at 208. Alright, well, sit around and enjoy the ad break for Inkstar's stream.
Yeah, it's the holiday season almost. Not even December, but here we are. Oh, what's on your Christmas list, Jeff Compass?
I want that new Mario RPG remake. It looks pretty good.
Ooh. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna get that, but looks pretty good. I asked my grandparents for a watch. Because yeah, the classroom I was in for this last semester did not have a clock in it, so I had to use my phone a lot to check the time. And I was like, I should get a watch, and now I'm gonna get a watch, and that's
nice.
a story, I guess.
I just got a watch, so I'll add to the conversation in that way.
Oh, what color is it?
It is gray with a black band.
Is it like one of those Fitbit type deals, or is it just a regular?
It's not a Fitbit, no. It's like an actual, because my dad has like a whole collection of watches, so he just handed me. How many ads does Ink have? Okay, I think this is the last one. I think.
Remember, Progressive can save you on auto insurance.
Okay, now I gotta refresh.
Well, there used to be those Progressive ads with the box that talked. Those were some weird times.
I know Ink is on the partner grind, so I will not judge him. I get it. But yeah, Pinot 1 happened according to Inkstar's stream. We'll just have to trust him. Although I'm
Yep,
sure
we
he
saw him grab the
technically
shine.
has stream. And Trey, unfortunately, just lagging behind just a bit here. Maybe
Yeah, he
the stream's delayed a little bit. I can try to refresh the stream. No,
did get honey skip. That is big, large. Not in charge, but
but plenty of time
Yeah.
for any of the teams to shift placements.
yeah, it's kind of crazy that Trey has been behind since the beginning, and Team Inkstar has been ahead. But I guess that's what happens when you're number 3 in the world, and you're racing against people who aren't number 1 and 2.
I think the thing I worry about for Ink's team is that, like, Ornate Rope, he's still a great player, but he's, like, compared to some of the other players, he's not the best. So
He's
he kinda
austere.
he's going to have a tall challenge ahead of him, I feel like. Like, if Ink's team carries the lead into the last quarter, like, he's, you know, is Ornate, you're just kind of like, oh, crap, you know? But to be fair,
Yeah,
all you
but-
would potentially need is just a consistency run from there.
Yeah, I think you said you heard about this for like a month ago or something like this. So
I think
the
JJ
runners
reached out to
probably
me about this in September.
Yeah, so the runners have had some time to prepare. I've seen Ornate Rope do some second half runs the last week or two. And when I saw them, I was like, oh, he's just like on the JJ Orange train of doing second half. But no, apparently he's preparing for this relay.
Yeah, I mean, having fun is the most important part, to be fair. It's not like there's like a prize attached to this, you know? It's just kind of bragging rights, I guess.
You get $1 million if you win the 4-man relay.
Alright.
Wingstar gets the nice clip from underneath the red coin, so he doesn't have to hover around.
Yeah, seemed pretty good. A little bit of time loss on, I think, the 5th coin, but it happens. It is the most in one coin.
Let's see. Yeah, this is definitely one of my favorite levels to watch. Shout out to Libre. He loves this level. It's his level.
Castrat is very cool, and I have a lot of respect for it. I don't know how these players... I don't even know how people do that. Because I tried learning it, and I was like, okay, I think I'll just be bad. That's just me.
Ooh, the backflip dive over the Koopas. But yeah, it is very tight. You have to be within frames of the best.
Yeah. So we get some pinafores here.
And boat hop's a fun strat as well.
It is fun, but it is slow, unfortunately. At least compared to Task Strat. It's funny that it's like called Task Strat, yet it's done like RTA now.
Yeah, it's from like the 2014 TAS or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, Trey missed a coin. So this is looking like boat hop a little bit.
A little bit. Yeah, Trey not having an ideal run. But
Gangster got the fast strat though, with the Snooza Koopas.
too much doot.
Don't snooze on ink.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, if we ran a doot any percent tournament, Trey would be vastly ahead right now, I think. A doot any percent. Can you imagine?
I don't know if I would be commentating this.
It would be like 10 hours long. Not like way more than 10
Well, I
hours.
guess for any percent, you just need to unlock the plazas.
Yeah, I
right?
guess.
Right? So
But if you if you wanted to do like the traditional like 7 shines in each, uh, yeah, that would be a
yeah.
horrible stream. It'd
Oh,
be a good like
it's
charity
the
stream, I
stew.
guess.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there's
we
been
should.
a lot of little optimizations with EYG
Hmm.
lately to have the stew only pound once. Like he'll do this,
Hmm.
that up there with the hit his head on the thing so you get on Yoshi faster. But uh, yeah, he messed up stuff earlier, so this is a little bit of adaptation.
It happens. I think being able to adapt to any situation is top quality for that.
Yeah,
We'll have our first
that was
switch coming up shortly.
really high. But yeah, all these owners are in the
Ooh,
EYG split, so less
Slime
than two
Stew like
minutes
got stuck
apart.
on the roof.
Yeah, he made it. He made it though. He's in.
All right, so we'll see Inkstar do. Oh goodness, we'll see him do Pin at SM, and we will be switching over. So
Oh yes. So who are we gonna have next? Is a mystery to me.
We are gonna have Yudo 0608.
Oh, let's go Yuto. He's playing on not 3D All Stars right now. That's good. We don't have to change the aspect ratio. Is Fandel playing on 3D All Stars?
I don't know if anyone's on 3D All Stars. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't prepare for
He's
that possibility. So I would
Fandel is
hope it
usually
wasn't.
a 3D All Star goat.
Okay, Mandela's 3D All Stars. Well, we'll make it work.
Trey's doing the new EYG strat.
Let's go, Trey.
What a lord!
Legend. All right.
Shadow Mario is deceased. Except he's gonna be back 4 or 5 more times. 5 more times. Final answer.
So we're switching over to Yudo here. Got an ad for Ritz.
All right, Ritz. Don't remember the last time I had a Ritz cracker. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, now it's subliminal advertising. Now you'll want.
Are you telling me when I get groceries tomorrow, I should get Ritz crackers?
Yes, that is exactly what I'm talking about. And the Ritz Corporation.
Oh. I don't think he's done Pinna 6 yet in Doot, right?
I have no idea. Is it hard? I'm gonna assume it's hard.
Um, it's not helping
Not
him
easy.
right now.
All right.
Oh, it's Spider-Man.
Don't know what this at. You know, I don't have ad block, but I don't know if Twitch even like works with ad block.
Ooh, Trey gets the buffered spin to the Shine Grab.
Okay, let me adjust
That was sick.
this. I'm not gonna lie, I did not account for someone having splits on the right side. Unprepared streamer.
Oh, so Fandel, is this widescreen gaming?
We are gonna
This
be
is widescreen gaming.
gaming in the chat right now.
All right.
It's gonna be cursed, and I apologize.
Yeah, Fandel's one of the players that's more our generation, and I think they have a 114 something
Oh.
on 30 All Stars, so that's not too shabby. Honestly, it might be more impressive because 30 All Stars is muscle memory, and the input lag is not easy to learn stuff on.
Okay.
I think something happened to Ink while we were, or Yuto, while we were
I'm just doing
doing
all
other
the
things.
Little switches here. All right.
Yeah, Rico Harbor is probably the easiest world at a top level, so should be a nice little way to ease these levels in here, or these runners in here.
Okay, I think we're good. Oh, I gotta just see. You never know, like what people are gonna stream at. Everyone's got their own, resolution stuff.
Oh, Yuto's also
3D All-Stars
widescreen gaming.
This is the widescreen hour of the event. Which I did
All
not prepare
right.
for, I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, they did this strategically so they could use the Italian text in Serena.
Oh, that's actually yeah. And you get the Serena 6 skip. You have like a small chance at it, right?
Yeah, I don't know if that'd be
It might.
kosher if I get that though. Uh, looks like Orange. Orange is Team Tobo. Starting out with the stave warp.
Orange sticking with the 4x3 and making my life easier, so thank you, Orange. I'm just kidding. Oh! You are not
Yeah,
having
Orange
the most...
had a long trail to get to 113, but he finally did it. Finally got it recently.
Oh, no!
So.
Udo falling.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I said this during the weekly race, but my hot take is the coins look bad in 3D All-Stars.
You think they look bad? I think they look kind of cool.
Okay. They do look cool, but they stick out like a sore thumb. They just just nothing else is nearly as shiny in the game.
Mm-hmm.
It
is weird. It is weird.
They
I don't
pop
know if
out
they just
in a weird
upgraded
way.
that. Like, it's weird Nintendo would just update, like, one model.
Yeah.
I've read it might not be... It might just be something to do with, like, HD or whatever. I don't know if they distinctly went out of the way to update it.
Yeah, I doubt it. That's my hot take.
I could see that. I could see it. It is weird. I like it, but it is weird.
Right. But Yuto made it to Rico 4, and Fandel is hot on his heels.
True. Good old Rico 4. It is actually kind of smart to do this for a second half of an 80% race. Like, I've seen this before. I've seen players like strategically use game versions before. Like, I know PAL, like in relays, would be typically used in Serena for an easier Serena 6.
Oh yeah. There's that 120 relay that happened a while ago. I think did like Pogo and Ramato use the PAL or something? I don't know.
That sounds like that.
I forget.
I think
they were
Ramato,
on my team.
I think,
but I don't know.
I remember Danny Euro being one of the first to do that. So Ramato and him are in cahoots. So probably. All right. I'm on Team Dex.
Thanks, Jeff. Pixel was on Team Dex though. I think. That was true, right? I think.
What's up?
I don't know. I don't remember. I don't remember who was on my team that relay.
Oh, you actually have a team? I thought we were just riffing that we're into the commentary. I'm not gonna lie. I was not on
okay.
a team.
I'm on Team Jeff. So
let's go.
It all works out. It all works out in the end, right?
Hopefully. I guess we're gonna find out. All right, so Orange, a little behind. It seems the team had an unfortunate start. I don't think it's unrecoverable, but it feels like the distance between Team Tobo and the other teams has been kind of started kind of unfortunate, and it's been kind of growing since then, I feel.
It is not closed.
It is not closed. Like, it's kind of sad to say, but they kind of need the other teams to make a big mistake, which you kind of don't like to rely on. Like, it just feels kind of bad, to be
Yeah.
like, you don't want to root for, the other team to make a mistake. It's not fun. We're not about that here, okay?
Yeah. We're about. So we have Feck and Tobo, Tobo, amazing RTA runner. Feck, amazing IL runner. So this could be a 112 combined run. You never know.
Mhm. Oh, missing the red coin.
Ooh, Vandal does the boomer route, the
OG route.
1946 route.
It's a long time ago.
Yeah, this game's pretty old.
Mario Sunshine was the first video game ever made.
No,
Trust me,
no. I
I'm a
thought
YouTuber,
64
so
came
I
out
know.
before that, though.
Nah, no, Sunshine was first.
Huh.
100%. Yeah, so here's
I
the thing
heard
about this
Sunshine was
layout.
like, I thought like the real events of Sunshine happened before video games, but I didn't think he was, it's based off a true story, right? So,
Based off of a very true. Yeah. So here's the thing with this layout, too. This layout was invented before 3D All Stars was even announced. So.
oh wow, okay. So this is the archives. You pulled this out of,
Yeah,
or
well,
someone
technically
pulled this out
Ramato
of.
sent it to me, so shoutouts to Ramato. He's playing soon, I think.
Okay. Yeah, Romano's done a lot of events. He's probably got a lot of random layouts.
Yeah, I did not make. I
Rat
think it is a
layout.
rat layout. I did not make this layout. I do not want to take credit for it. But that will explain why we do not have 3D All Stars accommodations.
Giving me rat vibes.
It's a good layout. I'll give him credit.
Yeah.
It's not, I do like this. Now, granted, I had to put black boxes over the Team Boomer, Team Humor, Team Zoomer boxes, and but you wouldn't be able to know that. I mean, maybe you would.
No one heard that. No one heard that.
No one. All right,
But
so
now
Bianco
some of
6.
our runners have made it to Bianco. Yes.
Kind of on topic, but Bianco 6 and Dude is very much trash. I just want that out there.
Oh, what is? I haven't got to Bianco 6 yet.
I'll let you figure it out. I won't spoil it. I'm just glad
Oh,
to see
boy.
some Bianco 6 for a change.
Yeah, there's the momentum spin at the beginning that is pretty rough, and that determines the cycle for the top. Oh, that is not good. Cycle's going to be weird.
Oh.
Cycle's going to be very weird for Yuto.
Usually at that point, you kind of just like you kind of just do baby like spin jumps when you get to the top. I don't know if there are like made up backups for this.
Casual strats.
Yeah. That is one good thing about strats. Like,
2007
keep getting better. Is you
strats.
could just downgrade your strats by 1 if you're running behind.
Oh, Fandel bonks at the top though. Oh, they get the regular classic,
Mm-hmm.
the classic cycle.
Shout out to my computer, by the way. I've not dropped a single frame yet.
Oh, that's
It's
not bad.
It's kind of insane.
Holding together. It's on the front lines. It's getting stuff done.
I'm surprised. I'm not gonna lie. I'm like half expecting a blue screen at some point.
Okay, I can
Not
go
today.
live on Sunshine Community from my phone, and we can talk.
We just like
We can talk about what's happening. Or you could just go to the player streams. Yeah, I don't know.
I promise the restream will look more professional when we're back to 4x3 gameplay.
Yeah. Looks like Orange is finishing up Rico 7. Had a pretty good Rico, from what I noticed.
Man, Orange, like, Team Tobo just feels so behind. I feel so bad. Like, I do
Yeah,
want to just, like, refresh their stream and just see if it's, like, my end. I don't think it is.
but Serena's a bully, so we're things are about these teams are probably not going to be spaced out the way they are after Serena. I'll say that right now.
I'm very interested. How common is, like, the Serena 6 glitch on 3D All-Stars? I know it's not that common, but I'm curious nonetheless.
Yeah, it's extremely rare. I think like most runners, they don't have to worry about that during
Mhm.
their regular grinds. I mean, no one even gets to Serena, right?
Mhm.
You just reset
This is the
Bianca and
first time that
Pianta
I've ever
and
seen this
Jenna.
world, honestly. I've never seen Serena before. I don't know what
Dude,
this
no
shine
way. How are
is.
they gonna fight this boss? I could never beat this guy as a kid.
We're gonna need a Primus strategy guide for this.
Pull out the
Ooh,
game
Findel
packs
going
real
for
quick.
the hut method. Kind of interesting.
Ooh. Yeah, I guess neither have been like proven to be exclusively better than the other, but Hutless is definitely has a higher potential. It's
I know it
no
hasn't
one,
been proven, but Hutless has to be better, right? Like it just kind of
yeah,
has to be.
all the best times have Hutless nowadays. No one really does. Not many people do Hutful, so there's not many comparisons to be made, I guess. Inkstar has done a lot of investigation into
Mhm.
Manta lately, so maybe we could ask him if we really want to know. Let's just get him in the booth right now.
All right. Didn't seem like necessarily bad or good mantas. Just seemed
Yeah,
kind of
middle of the
average.
road.
So could be worse.
Oh yeah, Orange has his own little strat for Manta, so maybe that'll
Does he?
yeah. Yeah, we'll see it. We'll see it when it comes up. Oh, I forgot to talk about Ink's Pianta reentry. Oh well.
Yeah, can't believe you, Dex. We're gonna have to restrict your payment for this commentary.
No. Does that
Goes
mean
to
I
me
have to
instead.
pay you?
It does.
No.
All right, so let's see. I want to see Orange's strat because I'm not too familiar. I know Orange is like known for coming up with his own strats for a lot of shines. Like I saw him doing
So it's
some like
gonna
Y turn stuff on Pianta 6 once.
Pianta 6 with the
It might be like a long
NPCs.
time ago, but I've seen it.
Okay. Well, it's gonna happen right after he stops talking to this guy.
Okay. That is one interesting thing. Would it have been better for Orange to play on PAL, even if it was just GameCube version? Like, for a half of it, you know? Would it...
Maybe. So he's gonna sidestep left and spray up, and then water slide over the Manta.
Oh, I think someone sent me this once. That's interesting. Yeah, that's actually really interesting. I like that.
I have no idea what that does to Manta,
I
but it
feel
does
like
something
that
different.
had a chance to make it more consistent. I mean, it didn't really work out there, but it seemed like they were like bunched together
Oh,
a
you're the
little
old
nicer than
Manta
usual.
King.
I
You're
used
the
to be
old
good at
Manta
Manta,
King.
yeah, long time ago.
By the beach, by the beach, by the beach. Yeah, yeah. Okay, so none of them really got great Serena ones. Yuto is not having a great Serena 2.
Oh
Um,
no! Oh no! Oh, that's so tragic.
and now Team JJ has a fairly strong lead.
Yeah. It will bridge the gap between Team Tobo and Team Inc. at least a little bit. They still got some time to overcome here.
Oh, yep. Yuto's taking his time with these sand blocks now.
Respect it. I respect it. Yeah, honestly, like at this point, like I get it. Like if you're nervous and you've already had an unfortunate death, I can kind of agree with riding the gear.
Very
Yes,
respectable.
I do respect.
Cannot see his lives because um,
He
anything
should be
besides
fine.
JP 1.0 is like that.
Well, what's good is he could save pretty conveniently. He has 4 lives.
Oh yeah, he's fine. How did he get all those lives? What the?
Maybe he like grinded lives because he was worried about like I don't know. I don't know if that's illegal or not, but I don't think it's a big deal. I don't know. I don't know if he grinded lives. I'm just theorizing ideas.
Yeah.
Like, I guess.
Oh, I think he got 2 in Bianco 6. So.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. And then like, if he made the file, he could have gotten 1 in Bianco 5.
Yeah.
Well, it looks like
that'll do
Fandel
it.
actually has a lot of lives. Hold on. I saw a double digit there. I swear. I could just be making that up, but I want to see. All right, going for the momentum spin here.
Gets it. Serena 4 is a toughie.
What do you think's harder, the Serena 2 momentum spin or the Serena 4 one? Because I've seen people very split on this over the years.
I would say the Serena 4-1 is easily harder. Easily.
Easily
If you
harder.
struggle with Serena 2, you're a baby.
True.
I don't know. The loose spins are just... You don't have to do that anywhere else. But I guess you don't have to do the instant momentum spin too often either.
I noticed that Orange and Fandel both have 15 and 13 lives respectively, so probably grab some off screen. Which I guess is fair game, right? If you're starting from a file.
No, I think they were just grabbing the Rico life box every time.
The Rico Life Rocks. Bingo one-up routing.
Yeah. Oh, and the Rico 4 life's pretty easy to grab too. They did that. Rico 4 secret.
I guess the thing with 3D All-Stars at least is you could just like save pretty easily. Like you don't even have to put a memory card in. Oh my goodness, dude! No! Dude, that was so tragic.
He got a white turn to be safe, but he tried to swag out.
No, I honestly thought that jump dive was gonna make. I don't even blame him. That was unfortunate. I really respected that backup though. It was almost enough.
That would have been so cool if he got that. Okay, there's a nice momentum butt slide thing.
Yeah, so this is gonna help Team Tobo out quite a bit in terms of bridging the gap.
Goes for the second one, but that was very scary. As a supposed Team Inc. fan.
I don't know. I might shift to Team Tobo just because I'm a GameCube SMS believer.
Oh, you're a purist.
I'm a pure. Well, I don't know that. I don't use normal file.
Yeah. Oh.
I'm
Yeah, I
not
think
a
there's
hater,
a reason
I just-
most people play GameCube.
Yeah.
I'll say that. But it's nice to see people trying the other stuff.
Let me say this though. Like an event like this, I kind of welcome seeing all types of SMS. That's kind of the point, right? Like bridge everything together.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Was there a favored team? I don't think really, because these players were drafted, I believe. As mentioned before, there's 2 JP players, 2 not JP players on each team,
Mhm.
and then yeah, we're not experts here. Or
No.
just the people who, I don't know. You're the one putting the hard work in, making the stream and whatnot.
Thankfully, I only have to do work every like 30 minutes. Other than that, I'm just commentating. Just witnessing some Serena 6.
Oh. Yeah, so recently it was kind of found that Cerna 6 on JP and not JP might not be too different. It's just the way that the water interacts with goop. It just makes more
Really?
invisible goop. So there's been some higher times or quicker times on the JP version cropping up lately, but it's still very difficult since you can't see,
Huh.
where the goop is you need to spray.
That's really interesting, actually. I did not know that. So it's not like something like the game designers like inherently went into the code and changed or anything, right? Is that what you're saying?
Um, they changed how the water interacts with the goop.
Oh yeah, what I
Just
mean is like in Serena 6 specifically, they didn't like input a different
yeah.
Okay. Interesting,
Yeah,
interesting.
it's just because they have like the visual for the goop and like
Uh-huh.
the herdy bit of the goop.
Mm-hmm.
And those weren't equal in the JP one. And they are in the other versions. And they changed
Wow.
nothing about Serena 6 supposedly.
That's very interesting actually.
But yeah, now we're in uh I guess Orange is in King Boo. I guess everyone else just breezed by that. I missed it. Everyone's favorite shine, King Boo. I didn't even see how many extras we got, but at this point we're spaced out a lot so that King Boo isn't gonna make one team pass another all
Not
by
this time.
itself.
Maybe next time. Seemed like Orange got a decent King Boo. I could be wrong. All right. We
Yeah,
are in Noki, by the way. Team JJ.
made it to the final world for the first time.
So we'll see how this goes here. It's like a pretty decent Noki 1 so far.
We got the triangle wall kicks. Yep.
That looked good. Looked pretty good. Although he technically did not make first cycle, I don't think. He was waiting for the bombs. So maybe it wasn't as good as I thought. But it's still good. It's still good.
Yeah. The cycles in Noki 1 are weird. Schmidt just wrote out a thesis in
Uh-huh.
main chord a little bit ago about how there's every cycle technically has two cycles within it because sometimes the mole throws the bomb
Uh-huh.
immediately after shooting goop and sometimes he waits a couple seconds and
Wow. There's so much stuff. Like I haven't even like heard about half the stuff. That's interesting. Same with the Serena 6 thing. It's crazy. Alright, so Team Inkstar also heading into Noki here.
Yep, Orange gets a 220.
Oop. Oh no!
220.
Fendel falling a little bit.
Yeah, nothing he can't make up.
Not a huge deal. He has a pretty big lead right now, so.
Team JJ is looking strong.
Yeah. Just seems like there were a few deaths in Serena for Team Inkstar, which is unfortunate, but it is one of the more likely worlds for that to happen.
Oh, in the corner of my Twitch chat, I'm seeing Feck and Ramato go live. So we're gonna see them soon. Supposedly.
Cool.
Ramato showed up in the chat and he's like, wait, wasn't this supposed to be later?
Yeah, originally.
And it kind of was, but We don't talk about that,
Listen, time
or
zones
you
are
talk
hard.
about it.
Like every time like I say like EST versus ET and I'm wrong, like I'm always wrong. Okay, that's what I've learned. It's not a it's not an easy thing, and some people thought it was going to be tomorrow night. So things happen.
Yeah. Yeah, because there
I
was the
will
daylight saving switch just 2 weeks ago, 1 week ago. I don't
two
know.
weeks ago sounds right. Yeah. I will say that this it's like the hardest part of like trying to do SMS events to involve like all regions is like finding the best time zone because there really aren't good time. There really isn't a great time that works for everyone, in my experience.
Yeah. Ooh, Fandel doing the behind the back f- slime slash found your gun strat.
Yeah, see, it's 6 a.m. for Motto slash a lot of Europe. And it's pretty late for EST, but PST, which is what I'm in, it's only 8 here, and I'm chilling. I got my whole night ahead after this. So
Yeah, it's 11 p.m. here, but hey, it's Friday, so
it
who
is Friday. That
cares?
is true. Yeah, but it is
Super
historically
Mario
difficult
Sunshine
to.
time zone. I agree, Pixel.
All right,
Or
so
we
you
all
think we're gonna
just
see any
moved.
seven tooth eel? We'll probably see it from Orange.
Oh,
I don't
yeah,
know
later
if
on.
seven tooth eel has been done on 3D All Stars. I can't imagine it would be harder, but there's like
The
predictable.
hovering is weirder, I think,
Yeah, that's what I was
because
thinking.
I don't know, they changed something about the way it sprays because like at the first it just kind of like splatters
Hmm.
everywhere. I don't know. The game's strange.
Yeah, like I was witnessing the hover on Findel, and it just seemed like he didn't get as much height.
Yeah,
That's
when
how
is the
Orange is gonna pull ahead here, though. He's gonna do seven tooth.
Oh, for sure. Those 4 seconds are gonna be I mean, how far is Yuto ahead? Half a
Uh,
Noki, three? That's like 2 seconds. Okay, does Orange have the Noki IW record? He's
you
definitely
could say
could.
yes, and I'd believe you. Tell you the truth.
But when is the SMS house happening? So everyone just
SMS
lives under
house.
one house. We don't have to worry about time zones.
That'd be fun. Gotta like build it on another planet or something.
We'll have to be we'll have to go to Isle Delfino.
I'll have to take a vacation.
Yeah. Find some succulent seafood.
All right, so we will see how this eel goes on Team Inkstar.
Ooh,
Orange is
Orange has adapted
about
the behind the back.
Orange is like maybe 1:30 behind, 1 minute 30.
Yeah,
About
because
could be
eel's
wrong.
2 minutes for good people. So, oh, the text looks different.
I know there's
And
one shine in this in I think the German version where like and if you read it in like Gelato 8 or something, the game just crashes in Gelato.
oh, that's great.
I don't know if that's
Oh,
like
there
a
was
weird fever dream I just made up, but I swear I remember like Mario Broth tweeting that or something.
on 3D All Stars. Um, there's the coin below the turbo box. You know that blue coin?
Yeah, 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 I know what you're talking about.
In certain situations, it crashes the game if you get it.
That's cool. That's just dandy.
I don't know what those situations are, but it's real.
All right, so one of the hardest shines coming up here. We got some Noki 6. on Team JJ. So we'll
The orange eel's coming out. Does not clean the middle tooth off completely because he's going to come back for it in the 7-tooth. Oh, okay. He's good, but did not get 7-tooth. 7-tooth really just means one cycle of closing the eel's mouth.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how we started calling it teeth. It's just cycles of eel closing his mouth, but I guess it makes sense how you clean the teeth for one cycle. I don't know. Yeah.
Findel got instantly off cycle because he ledge grabbed, so he's kind of been having to play catch up here, but seems fine. Kind of reacquainted himself with another cycle.
Yeah. Yep. Can just jump dive into the shine. Works. It works. It just works.
Ooh.
Yuto was hugging the flag.
So, yeah, Team JJ about to finish their first run, or at least they're pretty close to. So we'll have to see if round 2 can make a difference. But what's interesting is that round 2 is going to have JJ.
JJ.
He's okay at this game. He's known for being kind of okay at this game. He's fine.
Yeah. Kind of has world record or something.
Yeah, just has the world record, but Yeah, I mean, he's all right. Yeah, so that's good for Team JJ going into round 2, all jokes aside. But first Findel has to defeat Bowser.
Yeah, that's where I lose a lot of my weekly race.
Oh no! Having an
leads.
unfortunate bonk.
Yeah, that was a strange bonk.
I think he fat fingered the B button. If I had to guess.
Yeah.
Which happens. I have fat fingered the Z button before.
Oh,
It is painful.
dude, I got a new control, or I got another ahi. But I showed you those buttons I got for my controller a little bit ago.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, so it is so easy to press the Z button that I just do it like once every run. But for the swag, I still have the buttons and.
Just gotta lose those 3 seconds, those obligatory 3 seconds somewhere in the run.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see how Orange does Noki 6 here. Orange is honestly not all that far behind anymore. He's still, they've bridged the gap a little bit, I think. And I think it's kind of showing Orange's, Noki consistency a little bit.
Yeah, they're all going to be in the Bowser split together.
Oh, no, Fendel. Did I just commentators curse Team JJ? I might have.
Yeah.
Oh, no. This is, probably recoverable, but I'm kind of nervous.
Yeah. I don't even do the front strats. I do the backward strats. This is doable. I believe.
He's fine.
I'm a believer.
That was a pretty impressive save, I gotta be honest. So Team JJ keeping their lead.
Yep.
For now.
Just keeping it a little interesting for us,
Just JJ's in the voice call saying, "Hey guys, we need a throw so we can make this a little more interesting."
Oh, he is getting these storages off really late.
I don't know if it's I'll say this, when I've done 3D All-Stars, which to be fair is maybe twice in my life, I could not rocket storage on it. I literally was unable to. So
Didn't you have the 79 world record or something?
I did.
For a little bit?
I did. It's the only main category record I'll ever have. But if you count it, which I wouldn't. Another Ahi Ahi, Team Inkstar.
Aye, aye.
It happens. Like it, you know, when you're not able to just reset and you have to play with nerves, it is a lot more
Yeah.
likely to have mishaps. So it is just the
Wow.
way the cookie crumbles.
Serena was not the world that uh, shook everything up. Turns out the world of Corona Mountain. Wasn't this supposed to be a world before everything got cut?
I think so. I think
Because
people
this
have
game had
found
a
like shines in the code and
2 minute
stuff.
long development.
I'm pretty sure people have found like stuff hinting this is supposed to be a world, which is interesting because it's just a straight line. But shouts to Team JJ for finishing their first run. We are only halfway there though, and let me get that
Right.
switched out. So Dex, you will commentate while I.
So while that Corona Mountain wasn't the greatest, we do have to remember Team Inkster did have a decent lead starting out this leg of the race. So Vandel did take the lead for them. Are those Cheetos? I could use some Cheetos right now. I'm kind of hungry. I had pizza earlier today. I usually just have like pepperoni pizza or cheese pizza, but my family wanted mushroom and black olive and ham. So that's what we got. And I guess I had some and it wasn't bad. But it was just like, oh, that's different. I would rather have cheese pizza or pepperoni pizza, but that's how it be sometimes. And there it is. All teams have finished the first lap of this relay. Were you here when there was some people doing? Oh, did you hear about the Reborn Frog 20th anniversary stream
I have
or
no idea
21st
what you're talking
anniversary
about.
stream?
No, I've not.
Do you know Reborn Frog?
I've heard the name.
So he did a 30 lap run of Super Mario Sunshine at 80%.
Uh-huh.
And by lap, that's a 44 shines. 80% run. What a madman. Ooh, so we've got Ramato, Fetch, and who else is on Team Inkstar? We will see in a minute. Or I could just look at Discord. That would be Yamata. I haven't seen Yamata play this game ever. But okay. I shouldn't
I've
say
seen
ever.
him a few times because I'm in PST and there are not a lot of people streaming very late where I am. So sometimes I see a lot of the Japanese runners because there's nothing else on Twitch at that point.
Yeah, I feel privileged being an EST and being able to have nice hours. Like sometimes I see Rasmus or Pogo in chats when it's late for me. And I'm just like, wow, you're here. Hi. EST is a good time zone to be in if you're a viewer of Super Mario Sunshine. Yamato, Feck, and Yamata. We're watching the cutscenes again. We're new file in this.
Okay, I think we're mostly set up here. Thank you for your patience. Do a lot of extra elbow grease there because of the 4x3 to 16x9, but we got it.
Yep. And we're back to 4x3. Everyone's here. Ramato? You want to say a little bit about Ramato? Do you know
He's
that guy at
okay at
all?
SMS. Yeah, he's only good at
I've never heard of him before.
he's only
so-
good at basically like everything. He's only good at ILs, only good at any percent, only good at bingo. Yeah, he's all right. No, I mean he's one of the best players. Ramato was my mentor back in the ye old days when I actually played this game. So he's a pretty good player. I don't know. That pretty much sums it up. I have faith in him.
Yeah.
To care. I mean, Team JJ is in a good position already, but I am concerned for him that he has to do Piata 5. I will say this: the one thing I've not seen Romano succeed at is Piata 5 in real life. So I think this is his opportunity to redeem himself. So I believe in him. I believe in him. We're all just going to be focusing on the screen. There's no pressure. None at all.
And we've got Beck. He is Mr. IL. Mr.
Yeah. Didn't he
Mr.
just,
Pianta
like-
6.
Yeah, didn't he just get a new Pianta 6 record?
Yeah, he's 2 frames off getting the, I forget the 20. What's the minute?
220.
Is it 420? 220?
No, they don't give you that much time. I think Trey has to write a new video then. I mean, his video is now outdated.
Yeah, because he rewrote the any percent and 120 shines videos and Rico 6 videos when those changed. Yeah. Very obligated to.
Can't have inaccurate information out there.
Yeah.
But,
Spreading false information on the internet. Who do you think you are?
I'm a YouTuber. No, I'm just joking. Just kidding. I'm kind of kidding. Yeah, there's not a lot to say during these 6 minutes, so
Oh, do
we're
you?
kind of just.
You are a
talking.
YouTuber. Do you have like anything fresh coming up?
No, I'll have
the-
a video out in like 2 days. So that's cool.
Ooh. Which video? Tell the people.
Pikmin 4.
Nice. I'm really anticipating this. I like Pikmin 4.
I also recorded a podcast with some people about Pikmin a while ago.
Oh, who could that be?
So I'll have to upload that soon. I've been holding off on uploading it because I didn't want it to spoil my video. Anyways. See, I could say anyways as if, like, we really are concerned about staying on topic, but there's, like, literally nothing to talk about for the next, 5 minutes. So,
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, what's there to say? Ramato defeated the polluted piranha plant.
Oh, he did the tree tech where you ground pound on the leaves and then
That's
you
true.
can be instantly actionable. I love tree tech. You'd never see any trees, but
You should run top of all
it's not
trees.
even. I have.
You have? See, I
It's
lost a bet
honestly-
with someone in like 2020, I think, and I lost, and I had to do top of all trees, and I may or may not.
And
have
you
still-
never did it.
I never did it. I didn't want to. It's not a fun.
I'm never
category.
taking your word for anything ever again.
Can you blame me though?
Yes.
I don't know. That's fair.
I think in my top of all trees run, I think there was a tree I forgot. So I've been planning to do another top of all tree
You gotta
runs.
delete your run off the board.
Yeah, Lab Member was playing it a little bit ago, so I was like, yo, we should race this. But then he started playing like Luigi's Mansion 3 for spooky season. We'll get to it.
I anticipate that grind.
Grind or one run.
One run.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of other category extensions, there's a JP event
Mhm.
about new category extensions they made up. And
Really? That's
I
cool.
am in it. There is a all Chucksters.
All chucksters.
There is a all enemies.
That is already a category. I know because I had.
Or not all enemy blue coins. Just all enemies.
Oh, like defeat all enemies. Okay. I was about to
there
say,
is-
like, I had record in all enemy blues, so I was like, can't take that away from me.
Yeah, there's 5 of them. I'm trying to remember. There's 15 blue coins from all worlds.
That does not sound very fun. I'll be honest.
No Delfino though. There is all not green blue or all not green bird collectibles. That's the one I'm running.
Oh, you have to like so you have to
I
spray
get
all the blue and red birds.
And yellow. Yeah, gold.
Oh, that sounds miserable. That actually sounds so miserable as a category. I liked all enemies. I like that.
All Chucks.
That's kind of cool.
There was one more. I forget what it is off the top of my head. But yeah, so that will be happening during Thanksgiving. So if you have
actually a
nothing
really
to
cool
watch, watch that. And I'm not going to be there live Thanksgiving. I'm probably going to do my run tomorrow.
That's fair.
But yeah, Slime's in that. Slime was here. I think that's the only person who's in there. There were 10 of us. Or there were 8 of us, I think.
That's cool. I would have signed up if I had heard about it, because that sounds sick.
Yeah,
Cool.
it's...
We've wanted to do like
on
a
my
league,
team.
like you know how we did like the 80% league like a million years ago. We were talking about doing like a category extensions league at some point.
Oh,
I don't
yeah.
remember
That sounds fun.
if we ever made any progress on that. Normally I would ask Ramato, but he's playing a video game right now, so we're not gonna ask him.
Yeah, Anmaku mentioned something about that to me once, and I was like, yo, that sounds fun. And then that hasn't happened yet. But it might happen sometime. Now that we bring it up. Anyway.
All right. Well, now there's probably going to be some more stuff happening on screen at least. So let's check out Ramato. Let's see. It's Bianco 3.
Oh, yeah, they were the Bianco 3 team. Can we get some redemption?
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Oh,
Kinda
yeah.
forgot
So
about
this
that.
format for anyone joining in now. This is a 3-team relay race. Each team has 4 members on it. And so if we had this many players with a 180% run, we would not get to see any of these players shine. So we're doing two races back to back. And Ramato did not do the IL strat.
Honestly,
or
I respect
Bianco 3
that
Secret.
a lot. I don't think there's a ton of reason to do it in a relay, like especially if you have cold hands, as Ramato says. Let me restart this one. Forget which stream froze briefly, but make sure that one's good. And I have no stream delay over here. Oh, well, something happened.
Yep. So, are they? Wow, Yamata and Feck are really close together now. I didn't even notice that. Bianco 2 hits hard sometimes.
Ignore me while I...
Everybody hurts sometimes. Everybody hurts someday. Oh, Yamata's not going to get this. Oh. Did they get... Yeah, they missed the cycle. Fetch takes the lead. For the first time in this relay. Team Tobo is in second place.
Okay, am I going crazy, or is Yamada like adjusting his? I think Yamada's adjusting his screen.
Yamata is adjusting his screen.
You're gonna make me cry. Okay, so it's not my fault. I thought I was going crazy at first. I was like, all right. Not my fault, technically. It's all good. It's all good. We're gonna fix it.
It is your fault for not making a code that follows SMS gameplay.
I thought I was going crazy at first. I was like, is this me? Am I like doing something without realizing it?
That's funny.
Oh,
I think he was trying to mess with you.
He might. I find it. If he is, I think that's really funny. I'm not even like bothered by it. Should be good. So my crop is like not
Ooh,
perfect, but what are you gonna do?
look at that sync up.
That's crazy. They're like on the same exact frame right now.
It's like synchronized swimming. This is synchronized SMS, except they are immediately uh different now.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I checked the streams there because this is like an OG story. I don't remember when it happened, but it's kind of OG. Um, in terms of like the time I've been around. So one time I was doing a restream, and I didn't realize I had both of the sources as the same video. So the whole time, me and Lego were commentating. We're like, we're like laughing. We're like, "Wow, this is a neck and neck 80% race. Wow!" And then JJ clicked. I think it was JJ. He clicked all four fruit ladies, and we're like, "Oh, uh, my bad." So I was kind of like, it was so frame perfect there that I was actually really paranoid I did that again. But no, we're good. Also, Ramato is in PD. Looks like he got a good first spot at least.
Yeah. Oh, not going to the fun
This
place
could be
though.
okay still.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't guarantee a good third spot with this, but at least, you know, it could be worse. That's all I'm trying to say.
Wow, and we're all in PD. We're all in PD together. This is
We're all in PD.
this moment should be savored.
This will be the last time today we're all in PD.
Jeff, you had like a tier list of all Mario enemies, right?
I do, yeah.
Do you remember where you
Well,
put the points?
I honestly do not.
Yeah, I don't
I know
blame
I
you.
put the. What are they called? What are the little poop chickens called? I always forget their name.
Oh, people call them pyro chickens, but I
Pyro
don't think
chicken.
that's their official name.
I don't know why, but like I just do not remember their name anymore. But I put them in like D, and people were mad. All right, so it seemed like a
Ramato's
decent
out.
PD by Ramato actually. Good RNG.
Yeah. Gets the swag through the benches. Bianco to gelato movement.
Unfortunately for Yamada and Fetch, they got the PD where he goes over the village into this spot.
Yeah, you never want to see PD go to this spot because just every connection to this spot just takes forever.
Yeah. Yep, doesn't seem too bad though. Besides that, I'll have to see how Ramato's GBS. I don't know how much Ramato's been playing, so I don't know how.
Yeah,
like,
he likes
warmed
to
up.
keep his grinds on the down low lately, especially lately.
Mhm. That's true.
Because he is there's been a lot of recent members to the 113 club and he is one of them.
He very much kept on the down low, but he did get it, and everyone was popping off. So it is worth it for that moment.
Yeah.
So we'll see how this goes here.
Ooh, they're gonna be close again. Yamata and Fetch.
The dynamic of this race has been very interesting because I feel like one person has always just been ahead, and then like the other two are kind of close.
Yeah. Yeah, Pramato gets GBS
Pretty cool.
easily. Of course he does. He's Ramato 13.
Ramato the 13th.
So is he gonna name his kid Ramato 14?
You have to ask him that.
Ramato, you're in the chat.
Just type in between, just distract him from the relay to ask a very important question. Getting the 1-up?
Oh, he's getting this life.
I think he lost time getting that one. But you know what? You never know, right? Like, you never know if you're going to die 5 times.
Consider it. That's what we like to hear. Keeping the legacy.
Alright, so Armato goes to Pianta here. We will see some other GBSs. GBSs? I don't know. What's the plural of GBS? Gelato Beach
Gelato
Skips.
Beach Skips.
Yeah, that's just better to say.
GBS.
Let's go. Fetch doing the spam spray strat. I am a believer in the spam spray.
Oh, the coconut. The coconut. I'm
Well,
not
it
a
didn't make
believer.
my strat look good, but I've always been a believer in the spam spray from a tree instead of the tree throw, and it used to drive like my chat nuts. But I don't know. I like the spam spray better. I don't know what it is, so I kind of respect that Fetch went for that.
But Fetch is making up that time. He's not too far behind. There's a lot of GBSs in speedrunning. Is
Yeah,
Ghost
it's-
Bayou Skip in Pac-Man World 2. There's Green Bridge Skip in Super Paper Mario. I think there's one in this game, right?
No, they patched it out.
Oh, okay. My bad. Not even the Yoshi way?
Yeah, Yoshi. I think the funniest thing in bingo is when people are like, "Can I do Yoshi?" Like, because there's the GBS rule, right? And they'll be like, "But can I do Yoshi GBS?" And it's like, why would you want to? You know, like, are you really gonna sit there and do that?
Yeah, I
Yoshi
mean,
Bayou
like,
Skip.
it's never in lockout. And then if it is in non-lockout, is it really going to be faster than getting the red
Like-
coin
like-
shine?
I guess if you're really out of like quick shines to do, like maybe. But even then, it's like it's not
Yeah.
really a quick shine. Okay, Fetch unfortunately did not get the fetch movement. Happens.
Oh, yeah. He went for the swag rollout across the Shine Gate platforms. But he's in there. Didn't even have to use the rocket nozzle. That's pretty nice.
Is the rocket? Yeah, I guess the rocket nozzle would be the intended method. I guess I never really thought about that. At least not since I was like a kid.
I thought the box game out of bounds Invisible Plaza was the way you were supposed to get to the Pianta village. That's how I always get there in 20 shines.
Alright, see how Armato's Piano 3 goes. I think
Yeah,
it's
this
gonna go
is-
immaculate.
This level can easily be slept on, but it's got hands. Most
pretty
top
good.
runners also have hands though too. So a very narrow path you have to take, and very punishing if you go off it a little bit. But you can't save it. You can direction Mario's burning to death. Oh, Yamata. The sacred strat. Yamata is narrowly ahead of Pianta. Oh, let's grab. Oh, he pulls ahead. Last minute. Let's go. This has never been seen before. Totally. Yeah. Okay. Oh, he did not read the sign though, so I guess that loses him half a second, possibly. But it's worth it. It's worth it. Worth it to uh, stick it to the man, stick it to Piantissimo.
True. All right, so Piano 5 time. Pretty known for being a very stressful shine to do in relays. But there's always times for redemption.
Yeah. As we talked about later, this is if you are faster, it does make it more likely for you to get early cycle. So that really puts pressure on you in times like these. Sometimes you make choices that you might want to not in hindsight, but I think most of these players are probably they know their limits. They know what they
It's
can do.
really interesting how close Fetch and Yamada have been here. Like, super close since Bianco. And then it's like Ramada's like 2 shines ahead. Or like 1.5, really.
Yeah. Yeah, all of them got early cycle. Or wait, no, I lied. They didn't all get early cycle first round.
Well,
Yeah, that
last time
could.
they, or I guess, no, I guess Trey didn't.
Oh, Ramato.
The
He was
nerves,
hovering a little too early those times, but
the nerves are kicking in right now. And I can't
he
blame
took
him.
his time. He took his time.
Sometimes it's just about getting to the goal tape, you know? Alright.
Okay, got late yellow man.
Oop.
And
No
no
early
early
cycle,
cycle.
but at least there
He can
is.
live with that.
Yeah. He's pretty ahead right now, so it's not really needed for him, but it would be a huge benefit to the other teams if they can save some time there. All right, Ramato is in the clear. He's completed Piano 5 with minimal
Yep.
struggle.
And Yamata and Fetch are headed into the fire.
The thing about that Piano 5 was it could have been worse. A lot worse. So sometimes it's just about getting to the goal tape. But we'll see if Yamada and Fetch are able to get an early cycle here. Would be pretty, I don't know about huge, but it would be a good first step to covering some ground on Team JJ.
Mm-hmm. Yamata even
It's
gets
tough, though.
the bonk for style points. Or when he was entering, so
I gotta
ooh,
say,
early
like,
yellow man.
it's really tough because it's like Team JJ is gonna
Oh,
have,
rides the
JJ.
line. All these players are doing the plank tech. Is this something I need to learn?
Oh no! Oh, fetch Z menus by accident. I told you, accidental Z
Ah,
menus do happen.
yeah, Team Inkstar getting back into this,
Yeah.
getting a lead on uh, Team Tobo, anyways. This,
216 from Armada, not bad.
uh, yeah, no early cycle. That's gonna be tough. That's gonna be tough.
We are talking to Piantas, but in different points in time.
Whoa. I didn't even know there was 2 different Piantas in this game.
All right. Any predictions for Yamada's Piana 6?
I'll say 215. Ramato saves a second. Oh, this isn't gonna be a 215.
You jinxed it. It's the commentator's curse.
Oh, 213. I've got spoilers for you. It's not going to be 213 either.
Maybe not.
Oh, yeah, this is
It happens though.
rough. Yeah.
All right.
But
Well,
Fetch did make it through Piazza 5 to not die at the end.
all right. Well, now
Kept it
eyes are on
clean,
Piana 6
respectable.
because Fetch is known for Piana 6, so therefore it means he's going to get a 220 right now. I think
Yep.
that's obviously what it means. But we'll have to see.
Didn't get the water slide. These unlocks look nice, though. The RTA ones, I think. I don't think those were the IL.
No, there's definitely like different intricacies in the IL. All right. So Ramato first to Pinna.
Pinna Park. And
It's kind of just
he
insane,
gets
like
honey
watching
skip.
Fetch's like inputs on this shine because you can just tell they're like buttery smooth.
216. Okay.
Pretty darn good.
And that's, you said Romano also got a 216, right?
Yes. I don't.
That was
I think Fetch's was a higher Piana 6 though.
higher. Yeah, like, yeah.
Ramato asking,
Fetch
"Did
definitely
you
made
do
a
Piana
couple mistakes, but he has, like, so many little things I see nice about his Piano 6. Like, for the 7, wait, 10, 9, 8, 10, 9, 8. Before the 6th one, or like after he swayed the 6th one, he didn't do the backflip spam sway. He just like spam swayed it, jumped, and then dove onto a water slide. That was sweet. I love that.
Alrighty, well, let's see how this Pinna goes from Mr.
Maru gets a
Ramato.
clean mecha fight.
Looks good. We have players like spaced out, kind of intervals, but all around the same split. Although Ramato just finished his.
Yeah, this is debatably the hardest, most difficult world in the game. So we could.
I would say it is personally. I think it's the hardest.
There's levels with more RNG, but I think this might have the highest skill ceiling.
Like Pinna
But,
3, Pinna 1, EYG.
It's Pin 2 is like Pin 2 is the outlier. It's really easy to get within a second of world record.
Yeah, it's not a. It's because it's like entirely cycle based. Like there's no way you could really beat the cycle at the top. There's really not a lot to this level. I've heard this level is suffering in Doot.
Oh,
So
I've witnessed this.
I don't know what it is, but I know you have to like. It's something with durians, and that's all I know. So,
Yeah, you could watch that on the YouTube channel Below Average Trey. Everyone
Below
watching this is
Average Trey.
probably subscribed to him. But I just had to say that anyway.
the shoutouts.
Feck got DM shot. Second, the regrab. JP regrab. Nice mecha. Oh, the last shot didn't hit because the game
Yeah.
hates us sometimes. Ooh, lucky shot. Which shot?
See, I always go for the lucky shot there because I'm always like, there's always that chance. It does happen. So, Fetch coming out clutch there, sort of. We'll see how Ramato's Pinna 3 goes here.
The spin jump off the boat.
Ooh.
Didn't even need it. but he did it for style.
Little few mistakes, but nothing too bad there.
It's a clip
All
back in
works out in
bounds.
the end.
Oh, these top players are all so good at that clip. How are they all so good?
I don't know. I think they cheat. No, just joking.
Yeah, I think they have a different ISO,
It's just
different
a
disc.
coincidence that all the top players are good at the shines in this game. It has to just be a coincidence, in my opinion. All right. Another pin of two. It is always fun to watch
One.
someone like Fetch do a pin of two. I like to see how close they're going to time their inputs with the blocks appearing.
Yeah, definitely these inputs coming up with the
Oof.
dive rollout patterns, those are what you'd really want to watch. Yeah, oh, okay. I thought he was going to go under the shine, but yeah, that was great spacing.
I think Romano got a one cycle here. I think. I can't tell,
Yamata gets
actually.
the 7th coin clip as well, gets back on top.
So at this point in time, it feels like it's kind of a race for second at the moment, but anything can really change um, on Team JJ. We got Serena ahead of us still, but it does seem like Team JJ is fairly favored. ATM.
Mm-hmm. Team Inkstar keeping it close. Team Tobo, they've been
Romano
they've
saving.
been knocked down, but they've gotten up again. And they've been knocked down. And are they gonna get up again?
So Romano sacrificing the 3 seconds so he doesn't, lose the whole relay to soft locking, which can happen. It's
Tactical save.
pretty uncommon, to be honest, but
Ooh.
you never know.
Fetch got the 7th coin clip in all the ways except the way he wanted, I think.
Romano getting coconut RNG. The worst.
Yeah.
So we'll have to see how this EYG goes from Romano. I know he, at one point in time, has practiced the shine quite a bit. Oh, Papaya is stuck in the
Yep.
crevice of death. I don't know what you call that crevice, but
Yeah, it's impossible to
well,
pick
that's
up
going to
right
be
there.
interesting. That Papaya location. Yeah, I was gonna say like, I did not think that was gonna work. Maybe if you got like super close, Yoshi would have been able to eat that, but you might like activate the loading zone by doing that.
Yeah, you would have to be spacing would have to be immaculate.
All right, so a few mishaps there, but all good.
But no soft locks or anything like that.
No soft locks, not yet.
Okay, yep, the merry-go-round went around. Full cycle, but he made it.
Oh no, yeah, I'm gonna. Okay, I was worried the pineapple was gonna go into the water there. All right, see if Ramada does over the top middle. He does.
Yep. I think all of our players have, except, I don't know. I vaguely remember one of them not because they didn't have enough speed, but I might be going crazy.
That's fair. You know what? I'm still like, whenever I think about that strat, still I'm like, I'm not used to people doing it, but it is. I guess it is pretty common these days.
Yeah.
Right. Well, Team JJ almost on the last leg of the run. Gonna be capped off by none other than the captain, JJ.
Captain JJ.
I will start loading that up.
The speed runner that is live.
And then, yeah, we're getting close to the finale here. Last fourth. It's come and
More
gone.
coconut gamers.
Ooh. Otto didn't get the rollout or the water slide.
We did right side though. That's 120 tryhard stuff. I do it, so I'm a tryhard too.
All right. We got I'm gonna be muting while we switch here.
Right, so we've got JJSRL, we've got Tobo, and we have we might not see Tobo for a minute. That's not good. But we also have Ornate Rope. Yeah, I think Urbani was originally supposed to be on this relay or something, but then he couldn't or something. So we have our good pal Ornate. And Beck is unsure what to do. I do not believe he saved. Yeah, this is a tough spot to be in. I did this in a weekly race recently. You just have to yeah, I don't know what we're doing in this relay. Maybe like give him a penalty or something and then move on, or because I don't think we want to have him redo the entire segment. At moderators.
Yeah, I'm not too sure. I guess we could leave it up to...
Oh yeah,
I'm just,
JJ said wait like 1:30, then Tobo can start.
Okay, that's fine. So we'll, it's already probably been a minute, so we'll just wait another 30-ish. It is unfortunate to see that, but... Yeah, I, admittedly...
Yeah.
Dude, I always get, like, it's always controversy. It's another,
There's always controversy.
Jeffco controversy. It's the curse. Yeah, we'll, I mean, I'll switch it over at least whenever he, deems himself ready to start. Stobo is one of the moderators.
Yep, now we're seeing JJ, we are seeing Ornate Rope, and we are soon to be seeing Tobo. The reason we're here together is because of these guys right here. So, it's nice to see. And JJ's gonna have a pretty big lead, so it might be GG's. But
It seems like the odds are in JJ's Team JJ's favor at this point, yeah. But has been a pretty entertaining race. The dynamics have kind of shifted quite a bit throughout. Just gotta switch the name.
yeah, Team Inkstar won the first leg, then they were behind a little bit. Team Tobo's been lurking behind. And Team JJ's been fighting for first.
Okay. I think we are mostly caught up now. Just change this text. Alright. So, yeah. It is better not to just let the soft lock be the end of the run. It is sad to see. But it is better
So we want
when
to see
the
these
show
players play.
goes on. Yeah, I don't think it'd be very intuitive to just be like, all right, well, your team's out.
You're
I
done.
mean, it's supposed to just be a one-off kind of fun event, so the show must go on. And go on it will. So, Ornate Rope here is interesting. It's an interesting position. Taking the
He's
spot of
fighting
Ravani
some spiders.
and
Oh.
falling.
Yeah.
Does happen. So, Ornate is kind of in an interesting spot where he's decently ahead. But since, he does have to worry that Tobo and JJ are pretty darn good at this game. There's going to be a little bit of a speed difference there from here on out.
Yeah, you're playing the two fastest people in the game right now, so you're just gonna have to do your best to keep your head above water, tread water, do what you can.
I never would realize until this stream how slightly different everyone's streams are. Everyone has slightly different proportions.
Yeah, it's
Okay, I think we're good.
that's how it is, I guess. Shoutouts to the OBS filter, where you can just force things to 4x3. That is very nice.
Is that a thing?
Yeah.
Oh. That's good to know. 'Cause I've been manually editing everyone's thing.
But I mean, you do still have to edit the
Yeah.
location of the crop, so it's it's you're doing your best.
All right. Well, we are Rico Gaming right now. So JJ pretty well known for having some late game consistency. And just consistency in general, but I know he's had some pretty darn good Nopis specifically, so we'll have to look out for that.
Yeah, I feel like I don't know, when I hear about Tobo, I don't hear about any one world or level in specific. He's just kind of good at
He's just
everything.
kind of good. He's just kind of good at the game.
Yeah, a lot of times when I open up JJ's stream or Tobo's stream,
Mhm.
they have a comparison against their golds, and during Rico and Noki, it's always +0, +0, +1, +0, +0.
Yeah, right.
They have their strats and they do them well, and they do them well every time.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of the more consistency-based playstyle. But even nowadays, that isn't. You really do kind of have to take a little step beyond that. But they've done a pretty good job.
You gotta be a little crazy to have world record now.
So we'll see. I'm curious if JJ will ever grind for 112. Oh.
Yeah, I imagine he will. He just gets pretty busy during the school year. I think he's figured that summer is more of the time to grind Sunshine, and he can do other stuff not in the summer. Yeah, he's got a 113.08. I mean, that's 9 seconds. He can do that. Not in his sleep, but if he took a month or two, I could see that happening not too difficultly.
All right. So JJ first to Bianco here.
Ooh, the Sync Shine Grab, different level though.
Yeah. Yeah. These two have been like on the right side, I guess right and center, have had like multiple points where they're like literally like like they have their frames synced up for like loading screens and stuff. Like Bianco 4, I think was the last time.
Yeah. They're buddies.
They're buddies. So we'll see see how JJ's Bianco 6 goes over here. Hopefully no tragedies.
Oh.
It's very interesting,
missed the
like
coin.
doing a commentary of a back-to-back any percent race, because it's like, what do we say about the Shides this time? Like, it's actually kind of
Yeah,
interesting
people
exercise.
get bored kind of quickly of regular any percent. But what if we have 2 any percent runs? Oh,
It's honestly interesting.
yeah, Tobo does have to back this up though. So he weaves
As long as
between
he
the
doesn't,
boats.
as long as he wasn't like
Goes
doing
ahead from the
holding
left.
straight there, he would have been yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty quick too. He didn't get caught on anything. That's
Yeah,
pretty good backup.
that backup of having to get that coin later usually isn't the most costly thing in the world.
But yeah, JJ did not take a death in Bianco 6,
Proud of him.
as far as I was watching, and he gets this quick kill. Bianco 7 instant kill is probably the easiest instant kill in the game.
Yes. Oh, Ornate is bonking
Oh, this
on
bot
Turbo.
bonks.
Dude, Tobo was going for the hard Rika 7 strat there.
Oh yeah, I saw him tweet about that a little bit ago.
I think
Him getting it.
Reed. I think Reed was the first person to do that. I could be wrong on that, but I used to see Reed do that a lot, like years ago.
Yeah, I remember. Oh, I remember forever ago, before anyone had a 113. Reed had like a low 113 pace run going into Serena, and I saw him do that Rico quick kill. I was like, holy,
Yeah,
this guy's insane.
I remember that. Yeah. I've seen more people like doing it recently, which is pretty cool. I don't know how consistent it is, but I guess it's like the type of thing where it looks like you're able to back it up decently, kind of like Noki 7.
Yeah. I think Ink has a interesting backup for it as well. Kind of like similar to the backup he does in Pianta 7. How we saw that earlier.
All right, so let's see how JJ's Manta goes here. I always thought JJ was good at Manta, but I remember one point he said like for his level he was bad. So I don't know who to believe anymore, to be honest. But I have faith in JJ. Although this does not look like the most favorable of Mantas in the world.
Yeah, we haven't had the best Mantas here today so far.
Has not been, but we still got 2 to go.
But I believe that Ornate Rope is going to fix this for us. He's going to get a goated Manta.
He's about to get a sub 220 Serena 1 split. I'm convinced. I believe. Yeah, it did not look like the best of Mantas for JJ, but it does happen. It is a pretty RNG shine.
Yeah, they were.
He says it
Some
was
got
still
away on the
2-3x,
left.
so maybe it wasn't even that bad. It didn't look like. I guess it looked kind of worse, but
Oh, it was? Holy. What the?
yeah, what do we know?
I guess it took a while to get to the to the magenta, the purple phase. So I thought it was kind of bad, but yeah, I guess there have been some new strategies. As I said, Ink kind of was digging at it a little bit.
I was a big fan of what Orange did last run. I thought that was sick.
Yeah, that's interesting. Like to see strange new things.
Oop, Ornate taking a little bonk there.
Oh yeah, this is not looking
This is not a.
like Ornate Rope is gonna be our Manta King. He went in there and they did not split at the same time. Usually you want them to all split generally at the same time to stay on top of them, and you want to not get hit. So
I agree. Not getting hit is preferred.
yeah, and that's also kind of why I assumed JJ's Manta was bad, was because he had that one Manta that was not splitting at the same time as the other ones.
I just saw
Maybe
him
I'm
backflip
just
early on.
not as good as Manta. Yeah, backflip's not good in Manta either. You kind of stuck spring in one direction for a while.
All right, Tobo. Last hope for the God Manta. I don't know if this will be it. I'm gonna go with no.
Yeah.
It's not that
There's
bad
some
though. It doesn't
that
look too bad.
got
What do
away
you
for a
think
little
about
bit.
the spin strat that Tobo's doing right now? What do you think about that?
You know, uh, every weekly race that Libre's in, I always see Libre do it.
I don't
So,
know. I think there's merit to it because like I've seen debates over the years. Like, is that even worth doing? Like, do you even like save any time? Like, are you even really killing anyone with that? And I don't know. Like, I can't. I don't know if there's like a consensus on that.
yeah, I don't know. I don't know if there have been a ton of people that have looked into it. I could be wrong, but I don't think many people consider it very much when talking about Manta. It's usually Hutless and Hutful debate and
True.
stuff like that.
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh, Serena 2.
Strata 2 is taking
Team
Nate's six.
Inkstar is losing a lot of time on Serena 2.
Now I don't know if Team Tobo like did their minute 30 break already, or they're just gonna like add it on after. I don't know if that's a factor to
Uh,
consider, but
I
I
am
was
not
like
sure
switching
either.
everything.
We did see Feck sit there for a while. Although notably, I think Trey said in chat that uh, that might have been faster than his Pianta 6. So I don't know how much of a
Yeah,
penalty that is.
yeah, that's what I don't know. So it might be the type of thing that like the thing is, it's like, is anyone gonna really retime this? I mean, you could for like bragging rights, but it's not like there's a prize on the line or anything. So I don't know if it's like I don't know if it's really the biggest deal in the world. This is for fun.
Yeah.
I guess if you
Okay,
really
it seems
cared, you
like
could
we
like go
have
back in and like time it later.
we have already played out our penalty.
Okay.
So, but yeah,
So that
uh,
does put kind of a pressure on Ornate Rope here. But
yeah,
King Boo RNG
Inkstar,
is a factor to
Team,
consider coming up.
yeah. JJ has stayed pretty well ahead though. I haven't seen any major mistakes from him. No
JJ's
deaths,
played pretty darn
no
clean.
10-second or more mistakes. He's been on top of it.
JJ seems like he's having a pretty good second half so far.
Mhm.
So, but who knows? Maybe he'll get 5 extras right now. Could happen.
Yeah. Look at the bright side. JJ could get 5 extras
Is that the bright side?
if you're not JJ or Team JJ.
True. That is a really
Oh,
good
that was some nice
first.
fruit.
That was really good. Are we gonna see any cycle skips from these players?
Uh, I don't think any of these players normally go for cycle skips. Oh, but JJ might be.
Oh,
Okay. He fails the cycle skip, but he did not get any more extras.
not a
Any
big deal.
extra
It's like, what is
extras?
that? Like 3 seconds? Well,
Yeah, or 2 is the number I usually hear.
I guess if you have to like go retrieve the pepper though, kind of adds on to that. So kind of unfortunate. Oh no, Ornate. Okay, he's good. He's good. Took a bonk on the peg. I don't know what do you call those things.
Yeah, yeah, that's the closest thing I can think of. They
JJ
did get the
getting
momentum
one extra.
spin. See if Tobo goes for the butt slide because okay.
Nah, he's good. He knew
He is
he
known to
was.
go for this.
Tobo is
Oh,
very good at that strat, and I'll say this: I don't see many other people get it with that level of consistency that he does. At least I personally am not. JJ is
yeah.
having fun over here. But yeah, Tobo's very good at that butt slide strat. All right, so between Team Tobo and Team Inc., we could see King Boo playing a major picture in this decision here.
All right, let's count them out then. Uh, Currently, neither of them have any extras, so that seems pretty good.
True, you're not wrong. Ornate
Uh,
guaranteed fruit for his first cycle.
Ooh, and that was some pretty nice fruit movement, and fruit RNG. Very not talked about aspect of King Boo because no one ever practices King Boo, from my understanding. But there is a decent amount of skill in going for the correct pepper and then following up with the next closest fruit. So it's not the most free thing ever. And I don't know of anyone that ever practices it. So it's one of
Well, what if
those
you
small
count grinding for
things.
a double cycle skip for like,
That
500
would probably
hours
give
or
you a
however
lot
long
of
it was?
practice. Yeah, there's a few people who might get a lot of practice out of that.
I don't know if that counts or
Um,
not, because I guess it kind of changes the landscape. But you still have to like get good at your entry and throws.
yeah, I have not actually been counting extras, but I did notice JJ got a 223. Uh, starting to
I
6.
I don't
That's
think
pretty
JJ got
nice.
two. I think JJ got one extra, but then he had like a bunch of like his pepper got thrown to the other side, and then all the bubbles hit him.
Yeah.
But doesn't
Oh,
seem like anyone really got that bad of RNG here.
yep. Ornate is free from the clutches of King Boo.
Yeah, Ornate's holding on to that lead for second place lead, I should say. He's grasping it right now.
Firmly grasp it.
And JJ is going to Noki, a world he is known to be pretty good at.
I mean, he's known to be good at pretty much every world, but yeah, I guess.
That's true. see what Ornate's sort of six ends up as here.
See this Noki one. Triple jump. These triangle wall kicks look good. Is he gonna get to the spin jump? Oh, he goes for a side flip.
This looks pretty good.
Yeah. Oh, gets the bonk.
Oh.
Bomb
Well-
is still up top though, so it doesn't matter.
It's basically perfect, right?
Yeah.
Not really.
That didn't matter in the long run. Besides him walking to the second bomb for like 2 frames extra. Two picoseconds.
Tobo getting a 225, not bad.
Ooh.
JJ just golded, but by over a second.
Holy, is that the fast? Nah.
Maybe that was a lot better than I realized. I don't know. Damn.
Maybe it was the bombs. Bombs.
All right. Well, JJ off to a good start with this Noki. I'd say besides like the King Guru, JJ's had a pretty solid second half. I say as
Ornate.
he falls.
Ornate.
Yeah.
Okay. Gets him in this corner. Usually
Cornered
gets
him.
bad if you don't get him in this corner. That's at least decent.
Did not spray the linked. You guys want a category extension? Okay, how about this? All soft locks. I'm just saying.
All of them?
I don't know how many there are, but there's probably
You
a
have to,
decent-
like,
that'd be a great
Go
category
to
extension.
different files, or I guess you don't even go to different files. You,
You
just
just
have to
save.
reset the game.
Yeah, you just save before you do the soft lock and just have to reset. I think this is a great category extension. I guess the Serena 7 one's more of a hard lock. to
Oh,
be
saving
fair.
before the soft lock is smart. What the?
It's optimal. There you go. If you guys want category extensions for your tournament, there's a great one. All right, got some pretty good Noki ones today. It seems.
Yeah. No major flubs. Looks like they're getting what they want out of their movement. I like that little walk to the shine location. In Tobo, I usually like jump and then adjust location in the air, but he just walked there. That was funny. I like that.
All right, so JJ is known for being pretty good at 7-tooth. So, all eyes on JJ. No pressure.
All the pressure of Twitch chat. Those are some definite people you want to look up to and have in your favor. Very important that you have Twitch chatter's approval. Because if you don't, well, I mean, what do you even have?
You don't have fans.
Dang.
Okay, so the gap between Tobo and Ornate Rope, by the way, getting pretty slim.
Yeah,
every
the
shrine.
Serena 7 really did a number.
So, all right, let's see how JJ's eel goes here.
Ely Mouth Dentist. Is he gonna go? Oh, he's cleaning this up. He's playing it safe.
Looks pretty good.
Yeah, he played it safe.
That's fair. Not a lot of. I mean, if you're this far ahead, there's really not a lot of reason unless you just want to like flex. But nothing wrong with a little flexing once in a while.
Yeah, I think when JJ goes for this, he doesn't go for the. I don't know. There's like the traditional 7 tooth.
Hmm.
Then there's like the 6.5 tooth that is also one cycle of the eel biting. So you clean. Oh, there's one of the middle four teeth that you don't clean all the way when you do the 6.5 tooth strat. So that's how you know you can go for, or that's how you know if the runner is going for it early on.
JJ says his initial clean was horrible, and 7 tooth never would have worked.
Yeah, I
I'll
figured.
trust him on that.
Yeah, the hover wasn't great, and then the first one was not perfect either. So it was a good choice to just keep it simple. Go for 6.
Yeah. So, as this wraps to a close, what did you think of this like mini event, Dex / Twitch
Dude,
chat?
I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Uh yeah, it's definitely new. I don't know if this is like gonna be the next big way to race Mario Sunshine. I don't know if this will ever happen again, but I do like the relay between top any percent runners. Um,
Yeah.
or I should say, I guess I don't know if it will happen in the way there is like the two any percent runs. Okay.
Right. Yeah. I thought it was a cool little experiment.
Mhm.
Not the not the easiest thing to restring, but I think it worked out.
Yeah, not that I think the two any percent runs works well for having players actually, show off their stuff, show off their
Mm-hmm.
gameplay, have a good competition. But I don't know, it's just interesting. Tobo also uh, taking the lead over Team Inkstar.
Yeah. It seemed like he had a pretty good eel. So about ahead by about like 5 seconds maybe.
Mhm.
So any mistake could change that, but
Yeah, I think Tobo goes for the instant or Noki 7 Shadow Mario kill. Noki 6 is up in the air. Corona Mountain, as we saw earlier, that's going to be up in the air. So 5 seconds is not a
oh JJ.
stable lead going into these last 4 levels, these last 4 shines.
Okay. JJ almost dying, but saved it in the end.
Yeah. Yep. They're reading the sign or talking to the sign, as some people say.
Talking. Oh, Tubbo's doing the
Otobo's
backflip
doing the
strat.
backflips.
Yeah,
Let's
you talked
go.
about this earlier. You may as well. I kind of respect it just on the basis of like you're making the most out of your time technically. Otherwise it's just downtime. Like, does
It's
it
not like
really matter? I
120
don't
where
know
you
how much it
can
really
collect
matters,
blue
but
coins. Yeah.
yeah, like I don't know how much it really makes a difference to tell you the truth, but like I feel like in theory, it's an optimal use of your time. I don't know.
Yeah. I might have saved uh, frames over Team Teaming Star.
That's speedrunning in a nutshell. Like, yeah, that might have saved frames over the other team. But every frame does count. So we got some Noki 6 coming up
Oh.
here.
Doing Nanashi ropes.
I really like these new ropes. I guess I've seen a lot of people doing them today. I didn't realize how widespread they become. It's kind of cool to
Yeah,
see.
they can save up to 2 seconds.
Wow,
So it's kind of large.
that's a pretty big deal.
Yeah, I haven't learned them yet, but maybe I should. Like the depth perceptions looks like it'd be hard to figure out that first jump
I don't even
between
know the
the,
last
the
time
first rope and the second rope.
I don't know the last time I even did normal ropes, so like I don't think it would go that.
Oh, it saves like
Oh
point
no!
0.3? Where did I get this 2 number from?
Yeah, I was a little surprised to hear that, but I just figured, what do I know?
Is it like more consistent then maybe? Or it just saves point 0.3?
My guess is it
Because
like
the
point three
normal
is like
rope
enough of a
strat
benefit now.
isn't exactly easy.
All right, well, JJ about to round things off for his team. He would need to die like 10 times probably to lose.
Oh, I think yeah, I was ILing
Oh, Tobo got the cool strat.
Noki 6 full. Ooh, nice. I was just comparing to other people around my skill level, and they're like,
Mm-hmm.
"Oh, they saved 3 seconds over me."
That's fair.
So it must save 2 seconds or
Oh,
at a top level. Yep.
well,
JJ takes a death, but he's got a few deaths he can't take before anyone passes him.
he just needs to die like 9 more times. I don't even know about 9, like maybe 7, 6 or 7.
Ooh, ornate rope downs Shadow Mario before he starts wall kicking.
All right,
All right.
GG to
Well,
Team JJ.
yep. And this.
Oh,
Oh, he's going for the side flip strat.
all
I
right,
think you
J.
gotta
No,
be.
dude, JJ's gonna.
Yeah.
JJ just. JJ's gonna like choke for his team. Okay, no, he's good.
There we go.
I
GG.
genuinely thought JJ was gonna like die when he got bonked and just like lose the whole thing.
But yeah,
GG.
they were all in the final level when first team finished. So although it did not seem like it was too close the whole time, uh, wasn't too far apart at the end.
I've learned from like commentating and watching a lot of these relays that it's never really like it's very rare you get one that's like, a complete nail biter. There's usually like a pretty distinct lead by the halfway point.
Mhm.
So, nothing
Yeah.
too out of the ordinary. Plus it's like JJ's team had such a strong, back end. Like Ramato and JJ as your closers, pretty good. Pretty good players there.
Yeah, not too bad.
Everyone here is good players, but you know what I mean. Like, it's a good closeout.
Yeah, and Slime, Vandal, not a bad team.
Yeah, I don't think there were any bad team. Like everyone, here is a great player, but
Mhm.
you know,
Ooh, Ornero just walked around that blue coin.
all right. GG to Team Tobo. Even with an
GG's. Yep.
unfortunate pin of 6, prevailed as the second place. I think him winning at this point, I think even with the penalty, like theoretically, I think they would still win, just judging by the time gap between him and Ornate. I could be wrong.
Oh,
Don't
yep.
quote me on that. But doesn't seem like we have to have any controversies at least. And we'll watch Ornate finish out here. Yeah, cool event. I don't know. I had fun. I liked watching this.
Yeah.
GG's to Team
Good time.
Inkster. Yeah. Pretty cool race. So GG's to all the players. Thank you to everyone
GG's
who
Inc.
came out and watched. Thank you to JJ and Tobo for organizing and hosting this.
Oh, we might have a speech of some kind
We have a
coming up.
speech. All right, get in here, JJ. I assume it's JJ, but Tobo's also welcome. Anyone is welcome. I don't know who's.
All right, congrats JJ on Team JJ winning this 4-man 3-team relay.
Yeah, thank you.
Give us your
It was a
thoughts,
lot of
JJ.
fun. It was fun. That was the goal of this. It wasn't trying to be entirely competitive. It was more the fact of like, let's just throw like all the top runners together and just show off that like we can bring the two communities together. And this is the first time we were able to do that. And I think that was pretty cool that Tobo reached out to me saying like, hey, we should try and have some sort of combined like JP and English event and see how it would. And this is how it went. And I thought it was pretty enjoyable and fun to watch.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and Tobo's still having some fun right now. Mirroring the streams infinitely.
But yeah, I thank you, JJ. Thank you, Tobo, for organizing this. You guys made a great little event. Any closing thoughts?
Shout outs to Bingo.
True.
Yeah,
Some,
shout out to
bingo
Bingo.
matches coming up, and hopefully we got other events in the future planned for SMS. Probably. I don't know, but I'll leave that to the people who organize that. So, but yeah, GG's everyone. Thank you for the players and to JJ and Tobo.
Yeah, thanks. See y'all sometime.
Sometime.